Now, if you live in East Asia, I'm pretty sure that you'll have heard of my next guests. They're called Mayday. Normally at this stage, you'll probably hear some screams in the background from young fans. They're a Taiwanese rock group. They performed to 2.5 million fans already in Asia, and they're with sellout concerts in Hong Kong, China, and Japan. Now the group is spreading their Taiwanese tunes around the rest of the world. In a moment, we'll speak to 3 of the 5 members of the band. But first, Lucas Zhong looks at the group who want to be the Beatles of the Chinese world.
What do you get when you take 5 band members, around about 8 albums, and then 4 Golden Melody Best Band Awards, as well as millions of records sold around the world? You get Mayday.
Mayday is one of the biggest bands in China and the whole of Asia in the last 10 years. They played stadium tours all over mainland China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Singapore, and they play in Japan. And they're coming here to Europe, London, Paris, and Amsterdam, and they are going to Canada and America as well.
Well, Mayday is somewhere upstairs in the hotel right now, but here on the street, the fans have been gathering. How long have we all been here for so far?
3 hours!
3 hours. You're all braving the London cold. Tell us, how excited are we to see Mayday?
There, the screams, I warned you. Okay, well, I'm joined by 3 members of Mayday. With me is the lead singer, Ashin. Hi, guys. Lead guitarist, Stone, over there. And the bass guitarist, Masha, on this side of me. Thanks, guys, for coming in. Ashin, let me start by talking to you. We saw some of your UK fans there. You have a large number of fans around Asia. And you say you want to be the Beatles of the Chinese world. Why the Beatles?
We love Beatles until we are young.
Yeah, very young.
Yeah.
Oh, since you were young, you've loved the Beatles.
Beatles.
What about any other influences, any other major stars that you think you would like to be like?
We think Beatles have a lot of influence, even in the Western country or Eastern country, like in our world. So their influence is very huge and powerful for us. We think we might take this kind of the power as a music. We try to influence some generation in the same as our generation, the same age.
And the music which I've been listening to today, it's big chords, stadium rock, it's all of that, catchy stuff. You write most of it. You do most of it. You're a singer-songwriter.
I wrote almost all the yeah.
What do you write about?
We sing what we see, what we hear, what we sing for our generation.
And you're huge in China. Now, I was talking to one of my colleagues who works at the BBC Chinese service, and they were telling me that it's because you have uplifting songs that tell people to hold on to their dreams. Do you think that's maybe part of your appeal in the Chinese market? Masha?
No, for us, it's not about markets or what strategy we use in China. For us, it's more like almost in the world, the young generation, everyone is thinking about the same thing: how to catch your dream, how to fight your war, not only for adults or for your class or anything. So we just write maybe the young generation like us, what we think in our music.
So the point is that young people around the world all worry about the same thing.
Yes, I think so.
But as as a Taiwanese rock band, big in Japan, do you have to be careful about some of the things that you write about, Stone? About not being too political?
Japan?
No, in China, sorry. Sorry, did I say Japan? I've just been talking about Japan. But as a Taiwanese rock band big in China, do you have to be careful about some of the things that you write about, not to get too political?
Actually, we are very honest to our songs. So we wrote what we really care about, anything that we wrote. Basically, we wrote more about a relationship. We relationship around the pals, with friends, our families, and what we dream about and what we really care about. But I think the most important things is Mayday always think very positive. Yeah.
A positive message.
Yeah, so always we think about we have a dream, then we can achieve that. So we keep pushing this message to all the people that they can speak Chinese. That's why I think.
Now that is a question for you, isn't it? You're going to be touring Europe and the US, but you'll be singing in Mandarin, will you?
Yeah.
How's that going to work? Are you expecting just, Chinese fans to come, or are you expecting
There is
other
a
people?
trick. There is a trick. We put some Chinese subtitle in our music video right now, so people can check that. But also we think there is, music has no language. So if we thinking the same thing, then we play the same thing, then I think music can touch people's heart. It even don't have any language with it.
Okay, well, I think that's a very good place to stop with that message. Sloan, Ashin, Masha from Mayday, thank you very much for joining me, and good luck on this mammoth tour that's going to bring you to Europe and the US. Okay, that's it for this half an hour. We'll be back with you later on BBC World News. Stick with it here. I might talk to my guests a little bit more, maybe learn a few moves, a few guitar riffs. You never know. We'll see you on the other side.